from Nigeria basketball, let's go straight to the NBA, where preseason game is currently ongoing, and we are preparing and looking forward to the NBA kicking off in a couple of days, a week's time, so to say. But of course, still talking about the preseason, let's go straight to the Lakers, as it was all about LeBron James and his son, Bronny James, making NBA history by becoming the first father-son duo to play together on the same team during the Los Angeles Lakers preseason game against the Phoenix Suns. Bronny, on his 20th birthday, entered the court during the second quarter in a 118 to 114 defeat by the Suns. Never before had a father and son played in an NBA game of any type, including preseason, at the same time. LeBron scored 19 points on the night with 4 assists and 5 rebounds, and Bronny went scoreless during his 13-minute run, finishing with 2 rebounds and 4 turnovers. Bronny joined the Lakers as a second-round draft pick from the University of Southern California in June. LeBron, who is 39 and is the NBA's all-time record point scorer and a 4-time NBA winner. Now, the veteran is entering his 22nd season in the NBA. Well, joining us now is an NBA expert, Ayotunde Onabolu. And I don't know if he's excited for LeBron James, because, look, this is history being made, and it was also shown yesterday. So great win, great achievement for LeBron and Bronny. Welcome to the show, Ayotunde.
Thank you very much, Udoka. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Great. We saw LeBron and his son, a huge feat for the Lakers and a huge achievement for the NBA yesterday. It was quite interesting to see. I wasn't bothered about the loss for the Lakers. I was more particular about the father and son combination.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you said in the lead up to the story that it's the first time ever in the NBA that a father and a son will take the court together. Make no mistake, we've had several instances where fathers and sons played in the NBA, but at different times. To mention but a few, we had Dell Curry, and then Steph Curry, we had Michael Thompson, and then Klay Thompson, we had Larry Nance, and then we had Larry Nance Jr., and the list goes on and on. But to have a father and a son take to the court at the same time was quite monumental. It's a lot of credit to LeBron James and how he has taken care of his body to be able to play 22 years. Dude is going to be 40 in December. Let that sink in. He's not just going to be 40, he's still one of the best players in the game. It's just ridiculous to think. And the fact that his first child will grow in situations like this, you would think Bronny is probably 18. No, Bronny is 20. He clocked 20 recently, okay? So it just goes to show that when you live a healthy life and you take care of your body in the profession you're doing, especially one that's quite contagious to the rest of your family, good things always happen. And this move, okay, having LeBron and Bronny play together on the same team, is one that's going to transcend just our emotions. There's a lot of numbers that will eventually be associated with it from a business standpoint, because the Lakers will now stand to benefit a lot. LeBron's brand will grow a lot.
Yeah. The
league as a whole will grow a lot, even internationally. There's a lot of money that will be made. I just thought I should put that out there.
Definitely. Right. Still talking about that combo now, I totally agree with you, because it should be a huge improvement for the NBA, the Lakers, and of course LeBron and his son. But going into the season, how huge do you think the Lakers will be? Because, I mean, we can't take anything away from the fact that LeBron James is a legend when it comes to playing the game. But how huge do you think the Lakers will be? Because I also believe that Bronny will not get so much game time.
Yeah, I mean, whatever happens to the Lakers this season will have little or nothing to do with Bronny's performance. He's going to be at the bottom end of the bench. This first season is a learning process for him. But in terms of the big guys who are actually going to do the job done, I think the success or otherwise of the Lakers will be determined heavily, not by LeBron James, but by whether Anthony Davis can, number one, stay healthy and play great basketball like we saw him at the Olympics, especially on the defensive end of the floor. It also boils down to whether D'Angelo Russell can give us the type of season he promised during media day when he apologized for not being responsible and accountable last year and is hoping he can be a better player this year. It also depends on guys like Austin Reeves, who's going to have a lot of the ball in a playmaking role for the Lakers. And from the second preseason game yesterday against the Suns, we were able to see exactly what JJ Redick is all about. And I thought on the balance of what we saw in the first half, JJ Redick is seriously a solid basketball mind, and he understands the flow of the game. He knows how good basketball should be played, and we saw it on display because it was after LeBron and AD left the floor and the bench took over that the Suns came back and won the game. It wasn't a close game at all after 2 quarters. So when you put all those things together, I believe with good health and guys leave it up to their responsibilities, the Lakers can actually make the playoffs. That first half was incredible. LeBron and AD absolutely tortured the Suns. If they play that, just a few teams. I don't think there's a few teams. I don't think there are many teams that can actually withstand that kind of onslaught. It's going to be difficult.
Difficult one, but I'm looking forward to the new season. And I also have a couple of names to put in there in the mix as well. The likes of the Golden State Warriors, having unfinished business right there with Steph Curry. Yes, you might not agree, but of course, I still will tip them, the Golden State Warriors. There's also the Milwaukee Bucks with Giannis Antetokounmpo right there. The 76ers with Joel Embiid will also want to prove a point this season. So we're looking forward to a blockbuster season.
Absolutely. For me, the favorites remain the Boston Celtics. It keeps surprising me why time and time again people don't mention them as the #1 team that can win the title, because they have the same top 6 guys that ran the show for them last year still on their roster this year, and guys have actually improved in the offseason. And I think the 76ers, it's left to be seen the kind of gel that will happen between Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, and their new addition, Paul George. The Milwaukee Bucks, can Giannis stay healthy when it matters? Can Damian Lillard put behind him his personal struggles, his divorce issues, and then focus fully on basketball? Those are the questions that can determine how the balance of the scale tips in the Eastern Conference. I am not giving the Warriors any chance. Steph Curry is going to have a great. Is their #1 scoring option. Scoring might be a problem because when you lose Klay Thompson and you don't really have someone you can go to when Steph is off the floor, it's those moments it will come down to, unfortunately, for the Golden State Warriors, because you have teams like the Mavericks. You had Kyrie and Luka playing the NBA Finals, and then you now add Klay Thompson with a chip on his shoulder and a point to prove. That's a recipe for success right there. And Klay is really an unselfish basketball player. He's going to benefit. So it's a long journey. We'll find out. But I'm not giving the Warriors a chance for sure.
Okay. We'll see how that turns out for the Warriors and the rest of the NBA teams. And I'm sure we'll still have this. I live to fight another day, but I'm still going to pick the Warriors to make it up to the playoffs. But of course, thank you very much, Ayotunde Onabolu, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it. Have a good day then.
Thank you very much.